The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth.
Now listen here folks, my name is Tom Sawyer. I don't want to be no doctor or no lawyer. Fishing by the river, that's the only...
Good morning, students. Welcome to yet another session of English. Today we are to do a supplementary on Monday morning by Mark Twain. This supplementary is adapted from the novel The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. Now let's have a few tidbits about the author. The author's real name was Samuel L. Clemens. His pen name was Mark Twain. He lived between 1835 and 1910. He was an American author. Some of the other works of the author are The Adventure of Huckleberry Finn, The Prince and the Pauper, and The Life on the Mississippi. Now let's move on to see the characters of the play. The main character in the play is Tom Sawyer. He is a very mischievous boy who hates to go to school, but he loves fishing and he lives with his Aunt Polly. Sid Sawyer. He is the half-brother of Tom, who also lives with Aunt Polly and Mary. He behaves well but enjoys getting Tom into trouble. Polly, Tom's aunt and guardian. Aunt Polly is a simple, kind-hearted woman who struggles to balance her love for her nephew with her duty to discipline him. Mary, she is Tom's cousin. She is a well-behaved girl. So it's today going to be Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. It's a supplementary of the first unit. Well, now let's get into the event of the Monday morning. Children, do you like to go to school on a Monday morning? Sure, it's a no for most of you. Because you still linger with the weekend mood on a Monday morning. And so is Tom, your friend. It was a Monday morning, and waking up, Tom got desperate about going to school, as he considered it to be a prison. Tom disliked going to school, and so he was trying to find out some reason to stay away from school. He thought of a plan and decided to pretend to be sick. As he was investigating his body, no sickness was to be found. Repeated investigation detected a stomach ache, but very soon it vanished. He then further reflected and discovered that his tooth was loose. So he thought he was lucky and he started his drama. But then suddenly realized the gravity of the problem, as Aunt would pull away his tooth. So now he had to find some other reason to his sickness. Then suddenly he remembered what the doctor had told him about a sore finger which could take weeks to heal. So finally he decided to pose a sore toe and lifted it from underneath the bedsheet and then inspected it. But he was unaware of the symptoms of a hurt toe. But yet he wanted to take the chance because he had extraordinary acting skills. He started his groan, trying to seek the attention of Sid, who was lying close by. Tom started panting heavily, but Sid wasn't awake, so he started groaning even more loudly in order to seek the attention of Sid. Now it worked well, and Sid got up from sleep. Looking at Tom, he got worried and inquired him what was wrong with him. Now Tom continued groaning, and then he was trying to tell Sid that he was very sick and was going to die. Sid became very sad and told him not to worry, as nothing would happen to him. But Tom continued his groan and started instructing him to give his one-eyed cat to the new girl who had come to the town. He also asked Sid to forgive him for all his wrongdoings. Now, Tom was suffering in reality as his imagination was working well, and even his groan sounded very genuine. Realizing the bad and helpless situation of Tom, Sid ran to inform Aunt Polly about dying Tom. Children, with this we are completing the first part of the supplementary. I hope you understood the story so far. We'll see the remaining part in the next video. Until then, bye children. Take care.